Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So, I'm not going to do a league results video this week principally because the Premier League and many other leagues are on hiatus for the Cup. We'll look at the FA Cup, and we've got a couple of results to go through here, so we'll look at those and then we'll look at the draw for the next round and do some predictions. I really hope you enjoy the video. If you do, don't forget to do all those things you're supposed to do on YouTube. Okay, so Crystal Palace Everton drew 0-0. Controversial in the sense that people are fed up with having to play another match. It's supposed to be a little bit of a Christmas, well, not post-Christmas break in England. And the matches are in that period, so people don't get their sort of week off. And yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the bottom, so people are, like Mikel Arteta of Arsenal, are trying to get the FA to stop doing return matches, second round, what's it called? I can't remember the exact term now. Replays. And instead just got penalties. So they'll have to face each other again, Crystal Palace and Everton. Brentford also will have to play Wolves in another all-Premier League clash. Maupay's goal cancelled out by Doyle. Wolves down to 10 men early on, João Gomes. I would have said actually that Wolves, under normal circumstances, would have won that match, so that's possibly why they struggled. Fulham scored by way of Dick Reed and beat Rotherham 1-0. So they are through. They're doing well in the cup competitions this year. Tottenham beat Burnley with that stunner from Porro. Absolute beauty. They were all over Burnley. Burnley then started to come out and get a fair number of chances on goal, look as if they were going to beat them. Fair play. Compared to the Premier League, I'm usually not that interested in the FA Cup, but I watched it because it was free on TV, because it's not on Sky, and it was a sensational match, really, really good watch. So yeah, Tottenham are through on Friday night. Okay, and then on a Saturday we saw Ipswich beating Wimbledon 3-1. Coventry beating Oxford 6-2, so nothing at the minute is out of the ordinary. These are all teams in higher divisions beating teams from lower divisions, except this one. Maidstone put out Stevenage 1-0, penalty from Corn in injury time of the first half. Maidstone, well done. Millwall lost home to Leicester 3-2. Tight match there. In the early kick-off, Newcastle beat Sunderland 3-0. 2 goals from Isak, including a penalty and an own goal from Ballard. Of course, the start before the match, there was a load of controversy because there was a bar within the Stadium of Light, Sunderland's stadium, that was designated for the away fans to go and get a drink, and they took down all of the Sunderland insignia and put up loads of Newcastle ones, saying things like, I can't remember, Black and White Army or whatever. And yeah, the Sunderland fans went absolutely crazy. They couldn't believe that they thought someone had an idea where they thought, oh, we'll decorate the Stadium of Light in Newcastle. Sort of phrases and flags and stuff. Unbelievable decision. Blackburn beating Cambridge 5-2. A hat-trick there from Schmodic. Sheffield United getting a win over Gillingham. 2 goals from Osula and 2 from Makati. James Makati. Hull drew with Birmingham. Birmingham with their new manager, of course. 1-1, so they'll have a replay, as will, unbelievable, Newport and Eastleigh. So a Maguire penalty in the 82nd minute from 10 man. From the 38th minute they had someone sent off, and they were away to Newport. Where did Eastleigh even play? Are they in the National League? They're not even towards the... Oh, they're mid-table in the National League. That's becoming such a hard league, isn't it? incredible story, and if they win the replay, we'll talk about the next round in a minute. They've got a chance of a lifetime. So I obviously would love to see a Welsh team get through in the form of Newport, but there's the story of the cup, and if Eastleigh get through, then it's going to be amazing. Norwich, Bristol Rovers. So Bristol Rovers, the league below Norwich, 1-1. I think they're, which league are they? Bristol Rovers in? Yeah, League One. So well done to them for holding out. Portsmouth beat Sutton United 3-1. QPR lost to Bournemouth 3-2. Southampton beat Walsall 4-0. So no problems for the very high-flying Southampton, pushing for promotion back into the Premier League. Brighton beat Stoke 4-2 away. Another goal for Estopinian. And 2 goals for Pedro. Watford beat Chesterfield. Unlucky for Chesterfield, top of the National Division. 2-1. 95th minute winner it took. 4-0 win for Chelsea over Preston. Aston Villa beat Middlesbrough by a goal to nil. Matty Cash in the 87th minute. Middlesbrough have had a bit of a better week in a different cup though. We'll talk about that later if I get a chance. Sheffield Wednesday surprisingly beat Cardiff 4-0. Oh yeah, it was the penalty. So there were 2 penalties saved / missed at the beginning. So Cardiff could have gone 2-1 up, but then lost 4-0. So I think the keeper was the man of the match. And a win for Swansea over Morecambe. First game under our new boss after 1 day of training with him, so hopefully we'll get even better, but we are starting to play the way that the Swansea way, but only 4 shots on goal. He's expecting a lot more than that, but the possession was good. And then on Sunday, Bolton Luton are going to have a replay. Well done to Bolton, who were the division below Luton. Man City crushed Huddersfield 5-0 as we expected. Nottingham Forest could only draw against Blackpool. Well then, Blackpool in League 1. Yeah, League 1, so 2 leagues below. Well done. No such luck for Peterborough against Leeds. Masterclass by the Welshman, Ethan Ampadu, and one of the goals of the season, probably the goal of the entire cup so far by Bamford. So Ampadu with 2 goals and how many yards past? He was playing in defence, Ampadu, rather than midfield. Played the ball over the top, and then a stunning volley from Bamford. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a good win for Leeds. Wrexham are through as well. O'Connor putting them through over Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury, are they the league above them? League 1, yeah they are. So that's a little upset, I suppose you could say. West Brom beat Aldershot Town 4-1. West Ham could only draw with the Robins. Bristol City 1-1. So they'll have to go again. Well done for Bristol, the division below. And Arsenal. This was such an entertaining match from start to finish. Insane game of football. And in a way, I can't believe Liverpool won because Arsenal were all over them. But when you don't have a striker, that's what happens. Although technically Liverpool don't really have a striker either, do they? So 18 shots. Yeah, thoroughly entertaining, but Arsenal need to get someone in to put the ball into the back of the net. And lastly, Man United beating Wigan 2-0 away. Okay, so these are the next round of matches. So I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'm going to give a brief prediction. Wolves-Brentford, I think Wolves will win the replay. Birmingham-Hull, I think Hull will win the replay. Bolton-Luton, I think Luton will win the replay. Bristol-West Ham, I think West Ham will win the replay. Eastleigh-Newport, I think Newport will probably win, but as much as I would be happy with that result, I would love it if Eastleigh won. And Blackpool, Nottingham Forest, probably Nottingham Forest to win. Bristol Rovers, Norwich, probably Norwich. Everton, Crystal Palace, probably Everton, because they're at home. But you never know. Okay, and in the next round of matches, Bournemouth, Swansea, Bournemouth to win. To be honest, Bournemouth are starting to play really well in the Premier League now. Swansea is not enough time for the new manager to get in and do his stuff. This one though, Wrexham could get a win against Blackburn. Blackburn are quite unpredictable at the minute, so I think Wrexham will win that one. Chelsea, Aston Villa, I gotta say the minimum form Aston Villa to win. So the two replays, Crystal Palace, Everton. So I said Everton, I said Luton, so I think Everton will win. Fulham, Newcastle, right now, at this moment in time, Fulham to win. Ooh, Ipswich, Maidstone, well done Maidstone, but Ipswich to win. Leeds, Plymouth, Plymouth will push them, but I think Leeds to win. Leicester against Hull or Birmingham, Leicester to win, you've got to say, they're flying high in the league. Liverpool against Norwich or Bristol, it's got to be Liverpool. Newport County, or, that's right, Eastleigh, will be at home to Man United, so you've got to hope that Eastleigh get through. Sorry, Newport. Obviously Man United to win either of them, but Sheffield United, Brighton, Brighton to win. Sheffield Wednesday against Coventry. Both teams are so inconsistent, I can see that one going to replay. Crikey. Coventry to win maybe. Tottenham, Man City. Arguably, if Eastleigh don't make it through, then this has to be the match of the round, the way that Liverpool-Arsenal was in the previous round. Man City to win, but Tottenham to push them all the way, maybe needing a replay. Watford, Southampton, Southampton to win. West Brom against Brentford or Wolves, Wolves to win. A little local derby for them as well. And then more replays, West Ham or Bristol Rovers. Oh, sorry, oops, it's the other Bristol, isn't it? Bristol City, excuse me, against either Nottingham Forest or Blackpool. So depending on who gets through, I think West Ham. Okay, marvellous. And in other news, the first round of semi-finals are being played in the EFL Cup, the second cup, the Carabao Cup, in England as well. So we had Middlesbrough beat Chelsea with a goal from Hackney, who now is being chased by all these different teams from leagues above. Liverpool hammered West Ham 5-1, but that was in the previous round, was it? Yes. So we should see Liverpool-Fulham, which is a two-legged affair, and Middlesbrough-Chelsea. You've got to say probably Chelsea will win at home, but if it's only 1-0, they've got a penalties and then anything happens. Chuffed for Fulham, but Liverpool look unstoppable at the minute. But Fulham are probably playing the best they have all season, so who knows? I'm predicting a Chelsea-Liverpool final, but any other combination would just be as entertaining. So good luck to all those teams. There we are. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click like, do all those YouTubey things, subscribe, join me on Patreon, leave a comment, let me know about any of these results, and yeah, I will see you guys really soon for more videos on results. Take care, and